America?
Might have to shorten this intro up finally. You guys are kind of loud. Go fuck yourself, go fuck yourself. You're listening to the CaveCast. We really should have thought of like some extra lyrics to that.
It was awesome.
Well, holiday version. It's December 6th, 2014, the year of our Dark Lord Cthulhu. You're listening to the CaveCast, episode 26. Grinding them out. With me as always is Munk.
How's it going?
And his beard.
It's not going to be here next week.
No, you got to keep the beard. And joining us for the first time on the CaveCast, good friend, longtime buddy and protector, Monee.
What are we doing?
Moan Dog.
Welcome to the cave for your very first CaveCast. How are you feeling?
I feel like Will Ferrell. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Just pet the Chihuahua, and that's not a euphemism. He actually does. For a minute, I call my dick the Chihuahua.
Pretty good.
So I really hate that we're having to start off every week with this kind of shit, but we would definitely be remiss if we didn't talk about it. The fucking world is going to shit, and the cops are getting ready to start a fucking war with the people. Getting
ready for a police state.
So the Eric Garner thing, which I even feel more strongly about the Eric Garner one than the Mike Brown one. Because the Michael Brown one, even though I don't think he deserved to die, he also did attack somebody.
Have a police officer.
Yeah,
be around him at least.
Yeah, it sucks that a kid's dead, but he also, he attacked a cop. I don't buy that he reached for the gun. I don't buy that. But
he wasn't doing something wrong. It was wrong what he was doing.
Yeah. But the Eric Garner thing, there's a video of the whole thing. You know what we're talking about at all?
The one in the gas station?
No, it's the
cop who just got
the one
indicted.
where he's selling Lucy's. He's selling cigarettes on the corner. He had a job working for a hospital or something, doing grounds work or something like that, and he had lost his job because of his health issues. Big fat guy, right. Black guy, of course. And so he made extra money on the side by selling Lucy's on the street corner in New York. And cops came up to him and started harassing him, giving him shit, and trying to arrest him about it. And the video kind of starts where I think it was 3 cops around him. He's a big dude, fucking 350, probably big black dude, and he's pissed, and he's going, you guys are always fucking with me, this ends today, fucking, this is all I'm doing, and you guys constantly want to harass me, blah blah blah. And then they took him down. One cop put him in a rear naked on the way to the ground, and fucking because of his size and weight issues and stuff, he fucking died, had a heart attack and died basically. And his last words are, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And fucking they decided no indictment on that cop now after the fucking, and so bam, protests fired up again. And the problem that I see coming is you've got now the Tamir Rice thing that we talked about last week, which is a 12-year-old kid that was shot because he had an airsoft gun and the cops thought it was a real thing.
Damn. And
killed him, a fucking 12-year-old. And they've got this Akai Gurley case, which no relation to the running back, I don't believe. There was 2 cops at the top of a stairwell, and the lights, it's I believe a project housing, fucking, and the lights were off in the stairwell. Well, this guy and his girlfriend are walking up the stairs, and there's 2 cops responding to something completely unrelated to this guy, this Akai guy. and they came around the corner coming down the stairs while they were coming up and saw these two people, and he just fucking shot the dude in the chest. He rolled down 2 flights of stairs and died.
What did he shoot him for? Just
nothing. It scared him. And so now we've got those to look forward to, where these cops are probably not going to get in trouble for murdering people, children, let alone the Kai Gurley, he was our age, he was 28 or something like that, and but unarmed, not even breaking the law, just walking upstairs with his girlfriend, and the lights happen to be out in the stairwell.
Did you see that one at the gas station where the cop asked him to get his license and he turns around to reach in the car and the cop shoots him because he thought he was reaching for a gun?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's probably the worst one I've seen.
Jesus Christ. And I think we had a conversation about this on here before about, like, is it just getting worse, or are we just seeing everything that's happening because everybody's got a camera? And I think that's what it is. I think it's been this bad the whole time, but now
People can
I think the camera has almost ignited it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they have to defend themselves when the camera is on them immediately. And immediately they get put into that. So I think it intensifies their reaction, actually. You know, like, which it shouldn't. You know, it's okay for us to have a camera on them.
No, actually, that's not, because they still have my cell phone.
We actually, I think we talked about this
how they
last
have
week.
assholes.
Oh yeah, we did talk about you last week about how they got your camera.
They still have it.
Assholes.
6 months after the case is closed.
And they,
when I can pick it up.
how do I get to my bookmarks?
They took a PlayStation 3 from a guy once.
For what?
To take it from him, pretty much, and said they used it as evidence. Same thing. I had a person I knew when I was in the darker side of the life. I ended up having to go to the Winston police station with him to go pick up a PlayStation 3 that they had in evidence. Because they just took his PlayStation 3 from him to be dicks.
I think I'd probably be a corrupted cop, not gonna lie. I'd be taking all kinds of shit.
That's, I think, how it is.
And
I think you're in the majority.
Why not?
Okay.
Who's gonna stop you?
Exactly. That's why
I mean, I would go around shooting people, but I'd definitely be taking some.
you take advantage of it. It's like I would. I know I would. That's, you know, people. We're people. We tend to act like people.
some more news has come out about the Tamir Rice case, which was the 12-year-old that was murdered. When the news first came out, they said that Timothy Lohman, who was the officer that did it, was a rookie on the force, which
lie.
First lie right there. They said, okay, here we go. This is a better. He actually was fired from a police force in a different town because his lieutenant deemed him unfit mentally to be a police officer.
And how much training would he need to make that better?
Let me think about that. No training, the lieutenant
Quoted.
said, would make him a police officer. No amount of training or time.
This is the same state or a different state?
I believe it's the same state, Independence, Ohio. It's a city of Independence. Okay, I'm gonna read. I believe. Okay, this is basically in paperwork for his termination. Quote: during a state range qualification course, Lohman was distracted and weepy. Lohman could not follow simple directions, could not communicate clear thoughts nor recollection. He didn't do that sound when he entered this into the report. Could not communicate clear thoughts nor recollections, and his handgun performance was dismal. So, you know, what sucks about that is the only time he was a good shot was when he murdered a 12-year-old.
God.
Okay, that was in poor taste. I apologize.
It was bad.
His handgun performance was dismal. Sergeant Tinarello tried to work through this with Lohman by giving him some time, but after some talking, it was clear to Sergeant Tinarello that the recruit was not mentally prepared to be doing firearm training. Lohman continued with his emotional meltdown to the point where Sergeant Tinarello could not take him into the store, so they went to get something to eat, and he continued to try and calm Lohman. Tinarello describes the recruit as being very downtrodden, melancholy, with some light crying. Tinarello later found this emotional perplexity was due to a personal issue with Lohman's on and off again girlfriend, whom he was dealing with till 4 a.m. the night before, when he was expected on the range at 8 o'clock in the morning in question. So, here we go. Due to this dangerous loss of composure during live range training and his inability to manage this personal stress, I do not believe Lohman shows the maturity needed to work in our employment. For these reasons, I am recommending he be released from the employment of the City of Independence. I do not believe time nor training will be able to change or correct these deficiencies. Fucking Cleveland, Ohio police hired him right off the bat next without looking into it. And then he murdered a 12-year-old.
How old's the cop?
He's like 25, I think.
Yeah, I was looking at pictures of this kid. It's sad.
Dude, I literally... Okay. My Twitter page is full of this shit. And I fucking had to stop myself from crying at work on lunch the other day because I'm in my truck.
Dude, he don't even look like a fucking adult. Not even close.
No. Not at all.
The cop?
The 12-year-old.
The kid. Oh, the 12-year-old? He's a kid.
And he never will look like an adult, unfortunately.
Because of that motherfucker.
And so I'm going through, and my Twitter page is a fucking mess because of all these mentions of this, and people are putting up... I saw a video of a homeless guy who had mental issues, I guess. He had a knife in his hand, and he's surrounded by 7 cops. And he's yelling. You can't really hear in the video what he's yelling, but he took literally 2 sideways steps towards the cops, and he was fucking 25 feet away, and they fucking pumped him full of like 45 bullets.
They weren't letting him close.
I thought they had tasers and shit for this now.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah.
Right?
But apparently they don't work along with the car dash cams that they have. Those somehow stop working when they murder somebody. The only reason they've got video of that 12-year-old getting shot is because it was a security camera on a building.
Video of it?
Yeah, there's a security cam on a building that they didn't know was there. They did no kind of.
The video turned your stomach.
Yeah, they did
it
no.
Turned your stomach.
They fucking.
No CPR.
They waited around for it. It took until a detective that was nearby to show up to start doing any kind of
FBI agent.
He was.
Wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
It was some
sort of detective.
It was a federal agent.
I mean, what was the kid doing? Just
he
holding it?
Was
he pointing it?
He had and if the picture that I saw was the real picture, it looks like a gun.
Right.
But he was walking around. They said he was pointing it at people. Whoever called in said he looks like a kid, and the gun is most likely a toy. And there's one part in the video where a person walks by and the kid walks in front of them, like walking backwards, like he was talking to them or something. Yeah. But you never see him point the gun at anybody. The cops said in their statement, because they didn't know that they were on camera when this happened, they said in their statement that he pointed the gun at them, which in the video, even though it's a grainy video, you can tell he doesn't pull the gun out and point it at them.
Car's not done moving.
Yeah, the car was still rolling. The dude opened the door and shot him basically 2 seconds after he opened the door.
Rolling.
They never assessed the situation. And I thought it was interesting that the dude's dad was a cop. The dude that shot the kid, Lohman, his dad was a cop. And he said that he was in a situation like that when he was a cop where a dude had something in his hand and he pulled it out. And he said he restrained himself from firing, and it ended up not being a gun. And the dude's dad, the cop's dad in question, and that's the thing, that's the word, is fucking restraint, which none of these fuckers are showing. And people are just ending up dead left and right.
New age cop, they're not like the old days.
I wonder if they don't even have military background.
I don't believe this guy did. And there's another one where a Kai Gurley case, they didn't do any kind of CPR or anything on the guy or try to fucking do any first aid to him. Shot him one time in the chest, center mass, and then he rolled down 2 flights of stairs. Instead of calling for an ambulance, they fucking started texting their union reps.
Basically trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
Really?
Trying to save their own asses instead of trying to save somebody's life.
Don't give a fuck about the kid. It's god awful.
And like I said, I don't like how I like this podcast to be funny, but this is what's dominating the shit these days, and it's a fucking problem.
The brutal truth.
And I see, if they don't fucking indict this guy, and then if they do indict this guy and he ends up getting off, it's just gonna keep continuing and getting worse and worse.
There's
and
already riots and shit over.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be bad.
Photo of the day over.
The die-in,
where the laying down.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucking sick.
Well, you seen that? What was it? Those Rams players? Did you see that?
Yeah, the hands up, don't shoot.
Up, yeah.
I dug that.
And they didn't. The NFL decided not to get him in trouble,
which was a good call.
I guess it wasn't.
Try to stay.
It was a medically
within 10 inches of the microphone.
It was a medically trained FBI agent, I guess, that
showed up.
So somebody that was
the first. It was like 6 to 8 minutes later that he got any first aid. This child.
He was lucky to have the FBI agent.
This child that had a toy gun.
Didn't he? He survived through the night, didn't he?
24 hours, yeah. And
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just didn't have it.
So yeah, I mean,
wow.
We got to talk about it. I'm sorry, but I mean, fucking, it's got to stop. And and unfortunately, week in and week out, we've had to talk about this
argument that with the toy gun thing. Because I was going across my Facebook yesterday, and you get these conservative people that argue for the other side just blindly. It seems like it's blindly.
Absolutely blindly.
Because they're not even trying to look into the other side of the case. They show this. It's this looks like a Nerf gun.
Right.
I mean, it's a real shotgun. I mean, this is a real shotgun. This is what our police officers have to deal with. It looks like a toy gun, but here's my thing: is why is a kid gonna be rocking a 12 gauge shotgun?
Yeah.
That looks like a toy. Why is that going to happen?
And also,
it's not.
I thought it was funny that it came out this week after we talked about it, because I talked last week about how I would paint my guns black to make them look like real guns when I was a kid.
Make
my
real
toy
guns?
guns.
Oh yeah, you'd always paint the little orange circle.
We wanted to look as
well,
real as possible.
yeah, and they'd have the orange tip, and if you could take that orange tip off without fucking damaging the looks of the gun, that tip's coming off because. Yeah. That's what I wanted, and that was an argument they made. Oh, he took the orange tip off.
Why?
With the gun. And
the fuck? Because they didn't even pull the gun. That was one of the lies. Didn't even pull the gun out to see the tip.
Yeah, he never pulled the gun out so where they could actually see that the orange tip was gone. And
I had no idea.
And it's just fucking. It's gonna get worse and worse because
they keep getting away with it.
Here's my call on that. They're gonna indict this guy, this Lohman. And he's gonna get off. Like they're gonna take it to trial, and they're gonna.
Then what?
And then he's gonna not get in trouble.
Then what?
It's
that
one's gonna be the
one that I think we're gonna have riots, protests. I mean, like if we're doing it now,
well, it's gonna get more and more violent too towards
exactly.
police officers. And Kynes, that's why Kynes was actually gonna be in here today, but he's got a sickness we'll talk about. We'll actually call him here in a little bit and get him on the phone to explain his absence. But he made a Facebook post that was basically like, good cops are going to start getting hurt because they're going to force people into this fucking where it's going to get more and more violent. And we already don't trust them. We all grew up in fucking suburbia basically. And I don't trust the cops to fucking have my best interests at heart to protect and serve me.
And I want to put this out there too, because I know it seems like it's almost like it's us or them type of thing, and it's only like that because they're making it like that.
Yeah,
we that reaction that like Kyan says, good cops are going to start getting hurt because good people are getting hurt, and they don't deserve it.
And so the thing about it is, what the argument that I see about good cops is that like, if you are a good cop and you don't do any of this stuff, but you watch other cops do it, and you don't say something, or you don't fucking stand against this shit that they're doing,
they need to spread their good cop behavior.
Like, yeah, if if I watch you, rape a donkey, and maybe I don't join in, I'm probably gonna join in. But if I don't join in,
well, is it a donkey show or is this just a straight up?
no,
rape?
it's personal use donkey.
Okay.
So if I'm watching that, I'm still, unless I'm tackling you off of the poor donkey. Well, I should go with a different animal because donkeys probably have. They can take it, and you're not gonna.
Yeah, they're not gonna feel my small penis.
If you're raping a Chihuahua, and I don't
God.
stop you, I'm still part of the problem of that Chihuahua getting raped.
Yeah. Penn State.
Yeah, exactly. Joe Pa,
Receiver. I can't remember the receivers coach that walked in on
the redheaded snitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he.
The only reason it came out.
Joe Pa heard about this for years about fucking what's his face raping those kids.
But the media had.
And yeah, and it got and another thing is with Mike Riley, fucking he's not my coach anymore, so I'm gonna fucking I can say this. This girl came out earlier this week with an interview about how she was gang raped at OSU.
Really?
By 4 football players. And the police had them. They actually admitted to most of it, and she decided not to press charges because she had a boyfriend that she didn't want to embarrass. She didn't want to be out in the media, and she also was quoted as saying these it will ruin everybody's lives basically. And
being a victim, and one of those victims.
Yeah, she's a victim, and she acted like one.
Yeah.
Huh?
What players? Any
Nobody that I recognized. Most of them were like first year guys or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing about it was Jonathan Smith and Ken Symington. Chad Ochocinco before he was
Hushmanzada.
TJ would never do that. Yeah, so and Mike Riley suspended all 4 of them for one game. By quote saying they made some bad choices. They fucking gang raped a girl, and she was in and out of consciousness. She was drinking with them and stuff, but she woke up and all of her clothes were off, and she had a guy on top of her and other guys sitting around yelling what to do, and she said no a bunch of times. The guys fucking admitted that she said no a bunch of times.
Oh, really?
And
it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, and then they robbed her car. They left her sleeping on the fucking living room floor because she was in and out of a blackout basically, and then they robbed money out of her car. But Mike Riley suspended them all for one game, and that's part of the reason why I think he's skipping town right now is because this fucking interview just came out, and
the heat's coming.
Yeah, by saying that they made some bad choices, and the only reason they're not all in prison right now is because she decided not to press charges. And
I mean, let's face it. I mean, you do something like that, you're done for life.
Yeah,
if that's out there.
Well, actually, the least among them would be getting out of prison this year.
Or you win a Heisman.
There was 2 of them. Two of them that were getting rape charges,
James
and the other
Winston.
ones were getting sexual assault stuff.
But he's not having such a great year this year.
No, he's not.
I'm
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Did you
What
see
a
that?
dumb motherfucker.
I didn't actually. Yeah.
He's so fucking dumb.
Did you see the video to that?
No, I didn't.
There's a
even know
video?
There's a video.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got
The
it.
dude that jumps on the newscast?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's what started.
What happened is I seen this guy came around the car and fuck her in the pussy.
Yeah, that's what started the whole thing. He decided to
Jameis
fucking.
did it.
It's freaking
Okay,
hilarious.
let's. I want to fucking change the subject from child killing and gang rape. Can we?
Yeah, this.
I mean, I want to go into some more serious stuff and get rid of this comedy.
You guys
so
ready for some funny shit now?
So okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna play this video. This video I saw this week. I want you guys. You have to cover your eyes. Okay.
Right.
You both have to not watch this video the first time through. Okay. It's not very long.
That's egregious.
And if anything happens to go into your mouth, just let it happen while keep your eyes closed.
I knew I had
nothing.
a feeling this was gonna. I'm mumbling. All right.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to watch this.
No,
nor listen.
Eyes closed before. Eyes closed.
What
Eyes
about
closed.
listening?
Yeah, you gotta listen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm putting my hand over.
It's 55 seconds, so.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Oh shit! Damn it!
You gotta hit the button up top.
I hit it.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't fuck with you cause you disrespecting me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangster I was, nigga. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time, cuz.
Today I got time, cuz.
It don't matter, pistol gun, bitch. Right. You got your cousin right there?
Are you kidding me?
But nigga, you came up on me on some fuck shit, nigga. I don't make peace with niggas that come up on me on some disrespectful shit when I didn't even know you, nigga. You walked up on me and sat down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my thing. Exactly. Exactly, nigga. I go hard, cuz. You don't fuck with me. Cause I'm gonna keep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go hard.
Now you guys can
go
watch.
hard, cuz.
Now you can watch.
I don't fuck with you cuz you disrespecting me. You disrespect my hood.
He's white.
Cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that, but nigga, today I got time.
Today I got time. Oh.
No way.
White boy gangsta crip is the video if you guys want to watch it yourself, anybody. But this dude
Today I got time, cuz.
this dude is totally white.
He's crippin' though, huh?
Look at him.
He's
But nigga,
crippin'.
you came up on me on some fuck shit, nigga. I don't make peace with niggas that come up on me on some disrespectful shit when I didn't even know you, nigga. You walked up on me and sat down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga?
Black dude in the background, by the way.
You can drop off your kid and run
Not
my thing.
having a problem with it.
Exactly. Exactly, nigga. I go hard,
Yeah, I think
cuz,
he's
you don't fuck
legit.
with me.
I would knock that little motherfucker.
I go hard,
It
cuz.
would be a lot better if we just got knocked out at
Just like bam.
No, yeah, nothing else happened.
you
But
got
that, that dude is absolutely white as fuck. He is 12 and he is white. And
and he's crippin'.
he's cripping
he
the fuck
had
out.
he had
Cuz,
the blue rag hanging out.
yeah, cuz, you don't want to fuck with me. I go hard.
I go hard,
I go
cuz.
hard. Hella hard. That's
Like music.
that's a white dude.
Go
That
hard.
is a white dude. Were you guys? Did you have any inkling at all?
Yeah.
That was a white
I was
guy?
gonna say in the middle of it, I
I
thought
figured
it was
since
a
you had
white
to
guy.
close our eyes, there's gonna be something crazy when I open it.
Well, I did almost say I thought it sounds like a white guy a little bit, just because of.
I heard it without seeing it the first time. I heard it and fucking, it never crossed my mind one time that it was a white dude. And then I was like, I gotta watch that
It was
video.
the way he said "horde."
I go hard, cuz.
Horde, cuz it's almost like how Cat Williams says it.
Yeah,
Didn't he get arrested?
I'm sure he loves the coke. I believe.
Then Suge Knight, I think, got
God.
arrested.
I could watch his stand up just because of
Just pouring sweat off of his face.
I got that
Like-
death weed.
He's
No,
up.
not death. I said
Death.
death.
I gotta get out of here. I got an 8-ball. I gotta snort up my nose. I didn't know I could do such a good Cat Williams. So yeah, I think we're gonna have a kid around that age on the CaveCast next weekend.
that. Give him a shout out.
Yeah, big ups to Jeffrey for listening week in and week out and being fucking repping the CaveCast, showing other people. He's got
How it spreads.
he's got people that love that want to get all up on Tinder, and
And
maybe he's trying to get you some. You need more chicks on Tinder.
I need
What's
to
Tinder?
get some better pictures up on my Tinder. And I can't do.
you
with this
are
Muslim-
slacking. You're slacking. You're
with my
running out of the
Muslim
fucking.
beard going on here.
What's Tinder though? What's Tinder? What's
Tinder.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Oh,
we
man.
can explain it again.
Well, bring yours up and show him so we
Oh.
can show him at the. Marcus, it's
I need to get some more pictures on it.
It's sort of like a dating website, but it's basically like a fucking website.
It's like fuck buddies.
So a picture of you comes up to other people, and they
Well,
can
of
either
me,
swipe
not
left
him.
or right. No, he's actually using.
Are you actually
I'm
on this
using
shit?
pictures
Yeah,
of you.
Does
yeah.
it work?
We did this on the
I
CaveCast.
have. I've got one match so far.
We'll get to that.
I need to
So
get new
all it does is
pictures.
bring up your first name and a couple of pictures, and people can look at your pictures, and then the girl either swipes right or left, depending on if she likes your
Likes
pic.
her-
Hey.
Yeah, right.
What do we got? Somebody we know, or do you have another like?
I got a match.
Oh shit! I love how
Are
you.
Oh, you got a girlfriend, so
No, but I love
give
how.
me a wink, Dan.
Bad.
Okay, let's see. You liked her, right?
Oh yeah, I like this.
The last match he got, fucking, he'd accidentally liked, and she was.
Dude, I can get with this.
Okay, I remember this
She's
one.
not bad.
Are they all from around this
You just
area
don't know
or
what you're dealing with. I can look at her Facebook now.
That picture, she almost looks like
I want to see this. Let me see.
a girl that I had.
The face might be a little bit deceiving. Like
How,
it almost
like what's the distance though? Is it like here?
She's 1 mile away.
Let's
Okay,
see.
just scroll through the pictures. Don't do anything else
lordy.
besides scroll through the picture. Marcus, woohoo!
I know who that is. I don't want to say the name because we're
Okay,
Well,
well,
we'll
yeah,
figure this out
we'll talk
later.
about it on break.
Hey.
No.
I know. Exactly
God damn it.
who that
Hey,
is.
give me a thumbs up or down.
Oh,
Let's just say one of our buddies slept with her.
Oh well.
In the back door.
Here's what.
why would that be a thumbs down?
Because our buddy is hung like a horse that I'm talking about.
Oh boy.
No, I'm not asking thumbs up or thumbs down on like what she's done with dude. I'm asking if it's thumbs up or thumbs down on looks.
Oh yeah, she's cute.
Okay, that's all I care about.
Yeah, she's cute.
No, I was like, I fucking done some weird shit. So I'm.
That's hilarious. Though. I know, and we know her sister too. We all went to school with her
Oh
sister.
my god.
Jesus Christ. I gotta know now. Let's
We're taking a break.
should we take a break?
I gotta grab another.
Okay.
I need to grab
drink
one too.
anyways.
Yeah, we need a beverage. We're gonna go to break.
Say Hosey.
I think there's a fuck it, I'll do it. I'm not. And now, a word from our sponsors.
And now a word from our sponsors.
That was way better. You know, Marcus, sometimes I wake up in the morning feeling so good about myself, I don't have a care in the world, other than breakfast. But I'm too goddamn important to have to cook these waffles myself. What should I do?
Well, Danny, do I have an alternative for you? Eat Ego Waffles is part of your unbalanced, hardly nutritious breakfast packed full of self-righteousness and or self-hatred. You'll never make it to the top without the assistance of a pile of metaphoric corpses to accompany you step by step to remind yourself that you're good enough, you're smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like you, as long as you have something to offer. So eat Ego Waffles and stroke that ego till you love yourself.
Ego Waffles is a trademark of nothing. This is not a real product, so if you order Ego Waffles today, you should also order a one-time dose of cyanide so you can kill yourself. Adverse side effects of Ego Waffles include short-sightedness, the illusion that people like you, tunnel vision, and dying alone.
Adverse side effects of cyanide include death.
Did I just hear Minkus make an appearance?
What?
Minkus in the cave with us, ladies and gentlemen.
The Minkus. Go back down to your fucking cage. You need to stay away. Down in the deepest parts of Marcus.
I do want him to make an appearance on the CaveCast one of these days. He'll have to be here through the whole thing.
Who's Mink? Split personality or something?
Oh God, you don't want to know.
Who's Minkus?
Yeah, he's
Minkus.
trying.
Minkus, do you want to tell Monee who you are?
Oh God.
Let me meet Mink.
Hey guys, I'm here. No, you
sound like that
stop.
little turd off of South Park. Do you
Oh,
like that?
Mr. Hanky, the
Mr.
Christmas
Hanky,
poop.
yeah.
I love him. And he loves you.
Minkus is sort of like that because he's a piece of shit,
He's
but
not a good.
also with more maybe I don't know molestation involved.
Oh Jesus.
He makes the horrible funny. Like I think that's sort of how.
So we all found out about Marcus's match on Tinder, and you guys will just have to wait and see until you see them in public together somewhere.
this is not where this is.
But we also we got you talked into it. Are you gonna go Tinder on us?
I am going to go to Tinder.
I'm telling you.
The Tinder.
I know Marcus doesn't want you to because he doesn't want the competition.
Nah, we'll never even know. We'll never even cross paths.
Yeah, unless you guys both get on Grindr, which is the gay version of Tinder.
No, you can
No, you
actually.
know what's gonna happen
you can
is-
actually.
We're gonna set some shit up, a date up. I'm gonna go to
You can-
meet him at like Applebee's. I'm gonna see Monk sitting there
Let's get a picture.
waiting for me.
Just like
You don't look like Kate Upton at all.
I was wondering why she was accepting my invite.
So I got a couple of Ducks fans with me. I mean,
Whoop, whoop.
you got, the big game was last night,
yeah.
and
Not OSU.
fuck off. That was ugly. But I almost got the score right. I called it on here last week, and I almost got the score right.
You beat me
I
barely.
did get the score right. I'm not even kidding you guys. Last night at work, everybody was taking polls what the score would be. I said 51-14. When I left,
It wasn't 51-14 though.
What was the score though?
51-13.
Damn! I was 1
Was
point
it?
off. I was 1 point off.
No. I said 24, and they got.
He was
it was
talking about
19.
this game. We're talking about the Civil War.
Oh no, I was talking. Yeah, I'm talking about this game just
okay,
against
okay.
Arizona.
But no.
Who cares about that game? I
Do
mean,
you know
it was
why
just a
they didn't
football
get
game.
four? They went for
Championship.
2, and when they scored a touchdown.
Oh, is that what it was? I was 1 point off then.
But no, Dan was real close on the.
I think I called like 45-17 or 45-24 or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what
And
he
it
called.
ended up being 42 to.
At least you're not one of those asshole
19.
Beaver fans that always they're not even Beaver fans. They're just love to hate the Ducks. That's all it is.
Yeah,
You know
like,
what?
I go for the Beavers.
Dude,
You know,
I do too, if it doesn't affect Oregon.
I don't
Yeah,
know
except for
how
the
how is it
Civil
going to
War.
turn out because I wanted them to play Florida State and whip their fucking asses so bad.
well, here's
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm predicting Florida State, and mark my words because the game hasn't started.
Mark
yet.
his words.
Florida State
If-
loses to Georgia Tech tonight.
That's I believe because
Is this
they're
a
starting
championship
running
game?
backs not
I got
playing.
money on this game.
Is this a championship game?
Yep.
But here's the thing, though. Georgia Tech,
I agree.
Florida State beat Georgia Tech to start their winning streak, and I think Georgia Tech's going to be the team to end it.
So who? Okay, if Florida State
Florida-
loses, who ends up in the Final Four?
Florida State's
I
not
think
as
it'll be TCU, a Baylor, Oregon, and
going from
Bama.
1 to 4.
and if I'm right, I'm the new sports announcer for this podcast.
Well, 'cause
I'm gonna
here,
start a
I
little
go,
bet.
I keep trying to get Jerry in here.
Here's
being a little
what's the
bookie.
bracket? What's the bracket? What do you got? You got.
Here's
first,
what I think.
Who's
Bama.
first,
Right now,
second, third, and fourth?
My predictions for after this week: 1's gonna be Bama, 2 will be Oregon. Now that might change, seeing that Oregon killed Arizona. So Oregon. might be
Bama's
one,
winning
Bama might be
21-3
two.
right now.
So there's a chance Oregon might be 1, but Bama and Oregon will be 1 and 2 either way.
If
then
this
it's gonna
game
go
continues,
TCU, and then Baylor will be 4. That's my 4 picks for
I
next week.
think here's mine. I got that pending the outcome of the Alabama game, which looks like they're gonna kill Missouri. I got Alabama number 1, Oregon number 2, Florida State number 3.
No.
Right now, because they haven't lost yet, and I have TCU. But what I think
Florida
State's going to fall off, and Ohio State is going to
I
get
think
the
Baylor.
push.
I think
Ohio
Baylor.
State's, if they beat Wisconsin, they're playing Wisconsin, and they're the number 5 team right now.
Ohio
If they-
State is?
Yes. If they beat Wisconsin, they should get in.
You think
but,
they beat Wisconsin,
But
though?
Condoleezza Rice is on the committee.
Conolingus Rice. Conolingus
Yeah,
Rice.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Sounds like a Mexican
I don't know though. Melvin Gordon, man, it's a 1-man team for Wisconsin.
Condoleezza Rice.
If
Well,
Wisconsin wins that game, then it's a. I think you're right.
I think Baylor.
oh, by the way,
nobody.
nobody say anything about raping Condoleezza Rice because apparently that gets you in a lot of trouble.
But
Does it really?
Doesn't it get?
It got
like,
it got Kumia and Opie and Anthony fired for
Patrice had the
2
best
years.
defense of that. Was that was
Yeah.
Patrice, right?
Yeah, he said fucking.
Oh, on the Fox.
They had a homeless guy fucking that said they had him on the show because they would bring him in to talk because it's funny to hear this fucking crazy homeless person. They bring him
Right.
into the radio show and he said he was gonna rape Condoleezza Rice and they got fired for it for like 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
What about freedom of speech?
So how does the bracket work out? Does it go 1 versus
be
4,
1,
2
3.
versus 3?
There'll be 1
Yeah.
versus 3. No, 1-4.
Yeah, 2 and 3 play each other, and 1 and 4
And
play
1 and 4
each
play
other.
each other.
So
So the Ducks will get number 3.
that's
They'll
Florida
put-
State.
Right
Oh,
now,
God.
They win, and
well,
I
right
want
now
that game. I
TCU's
want
number
that
3
game.
right now.
I know,
But if
I
Florida
don't
State's
think
undefeated,
they're gonna be. If Florida State beats Georgia
For
Tech,
now, until
if they
after
beat
tonight.
Georgia Tech, they'll be number
that's who
3.
I want the Ducks to play in the
Florida
first
State.
round.
Either way,
Yeah.
Oregon will be 2 or 3. Florida State will be 2 or 3 if they win.
If I hope Florida State fucking wins.
I wouldn't be.
You guys want an
surprised
easy
if
game in the
Oregon don't
first.
get
You want
number 1.
Hey, you know what? That's an
Guys-
easy game.
Well, actually,
They're
Bama's
up
playing
21-3
Mizzou though.
right
Yeah,
now.
okay. Yeah, but Arizona was a number 7. Mizzou's only 21.
True, very true. But
And number 7, we beat their ass 51-13.
That was a stomping.
we lost to Arizona earlier in the year, So that sort of shows that we're not the same team anymore.
Florida
we're not the
State's,
same team as we
they're
were.
undefeated, but
we're
you can
way
see
better
where they're
than
at
we
on
were.
the committee. Look at the way the committee looks.
And right now, they got Oregon, a couple of the guys on College Game Day. They got Oregon number one, a better team than Bama, and I agree. I think Oregon's the best team right now. Watching them play last night,
I think they got the best college player in football too.
Mariota, Heisman.
I think he got locked down after last night.
Oh God, 300 and some odd yards, 2 touchdown passes, 3 touchdowns running, 33.
I know. I had him on my fantasy team. I won because of him.
I'm in my first playoff game in my NFL.
Oh, really? Our championship game was.
How did your fantasy go?
Oh, my fantasy actually went. Well, I started off. I started off the season telling everybody that I knew because we put in like $100 or $100 a piece.
Team, though.
Oh shit!
I started off the season telling everybody I knew. I think I got this. I think
one of the top 3 teams.
I think I've got the best one. I thought I had 1 or 2 best teams in the fucking league.
If people didn't get hurt,
I won 2 games this year. 2 games. I've had
a different type of league.
I've had bad seasons before in fantasy, and this is by far the worst that I've ever fucking. Oh God! So, I forgot we wanted to talk about right before we started the CaveCast today. Right before you got here. We get a knock on the door.
Holy bodie,
and Marcus, I can always tell when it's somebody that's not one of the friends, like if it's just a random person knocking on the door, because Marcus always goes, "Let me go get my roommate." It's like Jehovah Witnesses, "Let me go get my roommate." And you know what's funny? And I'm glad I didn't do this because when I heard you say, "Let me go get my roommate," I thought it was Jehovah's Witnesses. So I thought about stripping all my clothes off and walking out there naked. Because I plan on, I want to do that. I want to fucking just get my dick like as small as possible, which is not hard when it's soft. Like
it's definitely not hard when it's soft.
It's not difficult to get my dick small. But I'm glad I didn't because it was a child.
Oh God.
He asked us if we wanted our leaves raked.
The kind of kid.
And I go out there and I'm like, "What's up, man?" And he's like, "Hey," and I was like, "So what are you charging for the leaf raking?" And he goes, $20. And I'm like, "Fuck you!"
And immediately you look out and you see.
I hadn't yet though. I just heard the price and I was like, no. And then it started in my head immediately. Why is this kid charging $20 to rake my fucking leaves that I already did 2 weeks ago?
It doesn't look that bad.
Yeah. That's not $20 job out there. And then he goes, okay. And he seemed really like downtrodden. Not before I said no, but the whole time.
Like
he's like, he was a kind kid. No,
he seemed like a nice dude. Nice
he wasn't
kid.
doing it because he wanted to.
Well, so then I look out the window and fucking his dad is in a pickup truck across the street. Taking him around to these, and his dad looks like a fucking tweaker. And I'm thinking, gee, $20, that's a nice round number for a fucking bag. Right. And it just fucking pissed me off because I guarantee, like, he's driving his kid around and making him slave for fucking money. That
they got leaves to go, go knock on that door because they're gonna say yes to you. They won't say yes to me because
I've ran into that problem too. I had 2 little kids in the rain come knocking on my door asking if they can have our cans. And I'm like, what are you kids doing out in the rain? And
you
like,
look out.
oh, well, our mom's driving us. I look down the road. The mom's parked in this van. You can tell she's just a druggie.
Yeah, and making the kids walk
in the rain.
That never
and pulled up the road
hiding.
a little. Yeah, pulled up the road a little bit
ridiculous.
so we wouldn't see. So we were sitting there thinking that these kids. I felt so sad.
I
gave him my cans just for the benefit of the doubt.
I thought that's why he was here. I was like, I'll give this kid my cans, and then all of a sudden I hear fucking.
Yeah, because we're not taking it.
Yeah.
You hear the rumbling of the truck, the big blue Ford.
But then I'm glad I didn't go. But you can, I don't want to give you $20 for raking I'll give you these cans for free, Yeah. And I'm glad I didn't because I see this
kid
fucking.
wasn't gonna get anything,
dude. Like you know those like dudes that look like they've been tweakers since the '80s. You know, they got long.
They weren't tweakers, they were cranksters.
Yeah, yeah. Because in the '80s it was called crank, or what do they call it?
White dope.
White dope. It was white dope.
I hate that word.
I love it because you can always tell it's an old person talking about fucking meth.
Yeah.
They always
Dope.
call it white dope. Like what's the alternative? Yellow dope? I guess. Yeah.
No, the black stuff.
You cook yellow dope in your bathtub. You cook white dope in an actual Breaking Bad lab.
Yeah.
Or blue dope. I guess it was blue dope. Yeah, whatever.
Black
Fuck
dope.
it. So yeah, it just fucking it pissed me off and made me sad for fucking today's. That kid's gonna grow up and make a song about a chainsaw, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To the knee,
Oh,
don't
Jesus.
drink it like a chainsaw.
no, he's laughing because he thinks he just made that up to be funny.
Oh, is that a real song?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
Well,
no.
you know what?
Are you shitting me? That's a real
To the
song.
knees.
Because next week we're gonna have we. Oh, I don't want to.
Shut the fuck up.
Next
dude.
week,
That's a real
next
song.
week we're gonna put somebody on trial.
Chainsaw. Family Force 5.
Okay, that's what I forgot the name.
Family Force.
I can't listen to the damn radio
motherfucking
these days. None of the
5.
songs make any damn sense.
Okay, be ready to have your mind blown. Here we go, fellas. I'm sorry to do this to the fans.
Bro, I was at work and they had on Jelly. There was a song that came on that was about Chinese food. It was I Love Chinese Food was the name of the damn song.
Was that Rebecca Black?
I don't know.
It's Friday.
Yeah, that's another one.
No, she has I think Saturday.
Okay, here.
I think it's Chainsaw.
This is what kids these days are
Yeah,
making.
but is that joke though? Is that like
No,
comedy?
this is serious shit. Let's watch the whole thing too.
This is ridiculous. Well, it's like, dude. I can totally see
Complete
Jerry doing this
synchronization.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Bows to the knees.
Yeah.
Gonna crank it like a chainsaw.
That's the way it is though, because now, like, okay, I was watching MTV Music Awards. You know what the best rock album was?
Oh, it was Lordy.
Lordy or whatever.
Lordy was the best rock album.
Best rock album.
And
What?
Hey, you know what? Okay.
No.
I
swear.
I am not afraid to admit this. I really like some of those songs.
Yeah, no, but it's not a rock.
It's not a rock album.
It's the genre. It's not.
It's not
the
even a
best rock album. It's not even rock.
It's the genre.
It's pop.
Is it? Wait, it's the genre.
That's pop.
Is it not the Steve-ra or the Jeff-ra or the
Marcus-ra? No.
the Jonathan-ra?
Oh, got it.
Where is
Jesus
John?
Christ, I'm sorry.
I was so
John?
slow on that.
I apologize.
I hope someone else.
I'm not
I
gonna
hope
blame
someone
you.
else listened to this. Took him a minute too. 'cause
I'm
it's
not
all
gonna
gone.
blame you.
It was all
That's what it is. Yeah, hey, they can't all be fucking home runs, folks.
Home run chip eye.
Yeah, this is. We're gonna get a kid in here and
I
put him
think
on
that's-
trial
I
for
think
his
that's
whole
comedy.
generation.
I don't
It's
think
not
that-
though.
I don't think that's. Like
Don't make me play the rest of this
What
video
did he
to
say?
prove
What's
it.
he saying?
He thinks they're doing it to be funny.
Yeah, like that. What's the fox say?
Guess what? No. They have another song called Cray Button.
You gotta hit that shit. The
Don't-
cray button.
I'm gonna push the Cray
Cray-
button.
I'm not listening to it.
Cray.
You're not playing that
Cray?
song.
Cray. You know that shit cray.
That shit
Oh,
cray.
crazy.
Some
Yeah.
Cray. Like cray.
And-
like ham.
And what's their other? They have another song too. I forget what it was, but these guys. No, this is all serious. They're not like tongue in cheek. Like I could almost give that LMFAO band a little bit of tongue in cheek credit because it seems like they're sort of making fun of stuff.
Right.
But
But
they're
I
also-
won't.
Yeah, he won't. He didn't like it.
But I understand what he's saying. Like I do get it. I just don't like it.
That's horrible. I've never heard that song.
There's more.
Is it popular?
I thought like I did a whole Facebook post on it the other
some dude
like a
was
couple
like,
weeks
"Dude,
ago.
that's so last year.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I just heard it. Fucking my girlfriend's son came home and he's doing this this dance. He's doing break it like a chainsaw and he's doing the words wrong. He's shake it backpack. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Me and my girlfriend were like, where did he get this from? So we looked it up. And I got so mad watching this video. I got so fucking mad that I fucking went on a rant on Facebook. I had to get it out of my body. I had to get these fucking feelings out of my body so it didn't turn into fucking cancer in my other ball or something. And
then what?
Yeah, I know. That would, I don't know. If I didn't have losing one is
what would we call you?
Do you have to take testosterone for that?
I'm going to, because my dad is now taking testosterone, and he fucking he's got a better body than me now. My fucking dad. So I'm gonna be like, hey,
also,
because I'm gaining weight. I work out all the time, and I'm not
I
fucking.
work out.
That's the way you eat, bro.
LMAFO.
I don't eat. Okay, goddamn. I have been severely addicted to Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers for the last couple of weeks.
Love. Every day after
my
work.
God. No. Almost, though.
You look like a Wendy's.
I know, that was an exaggeration. You look like... God.
But probably not as delicious.
Oh, yeah.
So, I really have to pee. You guys...
I really need another beer.
Well, I'll handle it all for everybody, and you guys hold it down.
All right.
But we don't have anything we're talking about other than this chainsaw song.
Like
Stolen Valor.
Stolen Valor.
So these videos.
Let's get some of this shit up here.
Yeah, can you do it?
Yeah, I can do it too. I can do it like an also.
You could do it like
Shut
a chainsaw.
Up, Marcus.
I'll be right back.
That was not the other one.
We're grabbing two.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see. These Stolen Valor videos. What didn't you have an experience the other night?
Actually, surprisingly, you run into it a lot more than you would think. Every time I ever go to a bar, you'll see your vets, which no big deal, man. And you can tell because one vet to another, you can talk and you understand each other.
You know straight up.
Yeah, you know straight up. As soon as I engage in a conversation with a veteran, I can tell right off the bat if he's legit or if he is just full of shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you walk into bars, and I hear this a lot. People are bragging about how many people they kill, shit like that. That right there to me, red flag right off the bat. And I'll go up to that person because no one in their right mind that's been in combat sits there and brags about stupid shit like that.
Unless they're a bad person.
Unless they're
like, right?
Yeah, you have your crazies. Not gonna lie.
That happens. But
so I'll go up and talk, and then you just know right off the bat. So you start talking to them, they're just full of shit. And then what was it, like 2 weekends ago I was out. And then I hear this guy talking about how he was recon in the Marines and doing all this. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt. So I went over and started talking to him. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I got my card right here. It wasn't even a veteran's card. It was like some fake-ass printed shit. I can go to the fucking store and print out some bullshit and carry it in my wallet.
When you went up and presented yourself, did you present yourself as a vet?
I don't, not necessarily as a vet. I just go, hey, how's it going? You know,
you don't.
I served in 2-3 Fox Company Marine Corps, and
try to get it going.
Yeah, just like a basic conversation. Because I love talking to real vets.
I bet you want to hear their experiences, and
you don't really want to hear their experiences, but it's nice talking to a veteran. You just have a mutual respect for each other, and that's why I love like World War vets. We call them salty dogs in the Marine Corps. Love those guys. You can sit down and talk to one of those guys, and you just listen.
You can make a connection with them.
You have a connection with them, and it's, you know, compared to like these kids now that come around. And I'm for all you people listening right now, if you've never served. Because I get this every damn time. Anytime someone finds out I served in the military, this is the first thing out of their mouth. I was going to join, but...
Is he like that?
It's so annoying.
Yeah, that's got to be annoying.
Freaking annoying.
I can relate to that.
I never wanted to join,
anytime.
And I'm not afraid to say that. But that was my personal choice.
It is the most annoying
I was going to join, but I figured like I'm way too badass to be...
Dude, no, I'm not even kidding you. Anytime, it doesn't matter who it is. Anytime I found out,
I don't think they'd be able to handle somebody as tough as me. Is the thing. No, I sort of relate because anytime I say or anytime it comes up that I rap and I like make music and stuff, that's the same thing.
Exactly.
As like, oh yeah. I got a bunch of stuff I write all the time.
That's because everybody, to me, it feels like a lot of people just feel like they need to like.
Oh yeah,
one
Marcus.
up you, or feel like they're on.
I know a lot about actually rapping.
Right? Yeah.
We got a comment like that on fucking.
Yeah. Oh my bad.
Oh, this is it. Yeah, let
it roll. Okay.
We'll pause it if you want to comment. Just have them pause it, and we'll stop it in the middle of the video.
Just give me one of these, and I'll pause it right.
Like an Army Ranger or something.
This dude's an Army.
There's a Marine one where a guy.
Hey, sir. How my son looked at me. He really admires guys in the Army. Hey, buddy, I'm Sean. What year were you?
Doesn't even have his flag on right.
That,
75th?
It's too low.
We're 75th Ranger Regiment.
I love it.
What's your MLS?
And he don't have an undershirt on.
You'll see it.
All right.
All this is called.
It's called Attack One. All I do is I go out on missions. Where'd you get your 3 CIBs at? Afghanistan. All 3? All 3.
You can only get
Yeah,
one.
you need to be in 3 different campaigns to get
Okay,
3,
pause it.
Oh,
CIBs,
okay.
right? This one was for
Okay, so
Let me. If all you fakers out there, don't wear 2 of the same fucking ribbons. You see that so much.
Monee's guide to faking being a soldier.
Seriously, no. This is the biggest. This is the
Getting
biggest
yourself
flag
laid at
too.
a bar.
People that when they're wearing uniforms, they'll have 2 of the same ribbons on. If you rate 2.
So what it is there's been 2 campaigns, right? There's been only 2 campaigns.
Okay, so say
in the last 20 years.
if you say you go to Afghanistan twice. Okay,
Yeah.
the first time you get an Afghanistan campaign ribbon.
Yeah.
Because
Which also rates a medal.
shows you've been
Now
there.
which shows you've been there.
Yeah.
The second time you go to Afghanistan, you don't get to wear that 2 of those ribbons.
Right.
You've already been
You
there.
put a star on the ribbon, showing you've been there
Just
twice. A lot of people will just stack up the
funny.
same freaking ribbon next to each other, and there's
Because
a
they
certain
wouldn't
order
do
that
that.
ribbons have to go.
And so
into.
basically this video came out, I believe the dude was out shopping at Black Friday getting a veteran discount.
in which
Oh,
are
is
pretty
that what it is?
fucking big discounts, I'd imagine, on Black Friday.
That's pathetic.
Okay, so yeah, play
Play
on.
some more.
Play on, player.
Afghanistan. Okay. That's for my Iraq. Okay. And that was for my second rotation back to Afghanistan. You know, no matter how many you do, you can only get one. For Iraq, Afghanistan, all 3, you can only get them. You know that, right? My campaign took me outside of mission lines.
Okay, pause that
That
again.
doesn't make any sense. And you're in second bat?
What did he say?
He said my campaign took me outside of Afghanistan borders,
lines.
mission lines.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you got to get another ribbon.
That was his excuse though. And this guy, you could see him. He's fucking overweight. He's
shaking in his
he's saying he's
pants,
still
too.
in as an Army Ranger. He's still in, and he looks like that.
I remember one time I was in Afghanistan and we accidentally went into Pakistan. We were down by Tora Bora or whatever.
Well, can you fucking tell us a little bit of the story? That'd be interesting.
Pretty much what happened is we went down. We kind of got turned around a little bit. We ended up in the wrong country, and all of a sudden we were surrounded. You know,
By?
they Pakistanis.
Soldiers.
I remember you telling me
And
about
they had
this
their
at one
weapons
point
up. We had our weapons up, and then
They told you to.
Where you get?
pretty much.
Wait. So
I
is
can't
it?
go too much into detail,
Yeah,
but
they
Is
told
it?
you to
Is it
leave.
basically like? Put your weapon down, and they're like, "No, you put your weapon." Are you pointing weapons and yelling like that?
Yeah, it really is.
Okay.
And the interpreter, we always carry an interpreter with us. He's going batshit crazy. We don't
Now,
know. We don't know what's
is
going
your
on.
interpreter somebody from there, or is it a soldier? An actual?
Well, we have a couple. We have interpreters that are from the area, but then we also have. I think nowadays I've been out for a while, but as I was getting ready to,
so you guys would bring like an Afghani around with you?
Yeah, but he and that was his job
That's
to
crazy.
interpret it. But nowadays, I'm pretty
keep
sure
you
most
so
all the
warm.
interpreters are Americans that have taken the classes.
Right.
But I mean, I've been out for a while, so
I know there's a lot of
don't really
special
know.
ops type guys that need to know multiple
Well, we all
and-
take classes on. You learn Arabic and
Farsi?
Afghanistan was
Not Farsi?
Pashtu.
Fucking safe. I want to sound smart. God damn it.
Pashtu is what they taught us for Afghanistan.
What about Farsi? Okay.
Well, I think they speak more than one. Your uncle would probably be a good one to talk to because I know he's done.
We actually interviewed him on here. He called in and
He was a good.
speaking of calling in, we're gonna call Kynes.
He tossed me the.
Show
the
now.
Mom.
Where is your uncle at in Afghanistan? I voted for you, by the way.
He got killed.
I
yeah.
did vote for him.
But he'll be running again. So, anyways, okay, go. Let's play the rest of this video, and then we'll call Kynes. We'll see what he's up to, puking his guts out.
Poor Kynes.
You guys realize that Ebola all of a sudden is just gone?
Yeah. Well, no.
I was gonna. say
No.
something about
Guess what?
that.
Guess what took over? Distracting Americans. Ferguson and Bill Cosby raping people.
Yeah, right. The flag's way too low.
Watch your flag so low on your shoulder. It should be up here.
But I was in the army and I could spot that.
He goes, "You got me on that one."
Your boots are all on blast too.
Huh?
Because I literally just got home. From where?
And you're a fat ass.
Fort Lewis? Is that where the Rangers are? That's where we're stationed. How
What's
come,
his rank,
when you're on your
Sergeant?
shirt underneath?
Staff sergeant.
T-shirt.
You'll see. He has to do a phone call
I'm a
here in a
staff
second.
sergeant.
Fort Jackson. Fort Jackson? You know, the infantry only goes to Fort Benning, right? Yeah, for Ranger training. No, for basic training. No, I didn't start off as a Ranger. As infantry.
On your phone,
You did? What'd
slob.
you start off as? I started off as a M1, as a driver for Humvees. What's
And
the,
M1's not even.
what's the actual
Wait, pause it.
for a driver?
Did he say M1?
Yeah,
I don't even think an M1's. I think isn't M1 a tank?
I don't. Dude, what are you asking me for? I don't.
Oh, well, I wasn't a tank operator, so I don't know. But I know we have 7 tons and.
We don't know. Like that's how easy it is for people to try
Unless
to
they
pull
get
this
called
shit
out
off.
by somebody like
Yeah.
this, it was actually.
Or
Well, I
you,
know our
like
rig. We
you.
just called them Humvees, or then we
Well,
have
you
seven
rattle
tons.
off numbers too. Like I would be if I tried to do that shit, and somebody. Like you just rattle. What's your MOS? What's your fucking blah blah blah?
311.
Where you go?
There's no
Yeah.
ums in there. Like it's you know it.
Okay, go ahead.
OS? Hold on one second. Staff sergeant. He's calling a staff sergeant. Why is he calling a staff sergeant if he's already a staff sergeant?
You don't gotta call him by his rank. You're equal. You're equal.
Okay.
He's totally faking 80.
You want me to meet you there? He's calling a staff sergeant when he's wearing the rank of a staff sergeant. That makes much
His
sense.
patches aren't even correct. Is this guy
Here it
talking
is,
to him, a
guys.
former
Stolen
ranger?
valor at its finest.
former army at least.
He's full of shit.
I suppose he's
Wearing
gonna fucking
United
knock him
States
out.
Army uniform.
This is where he gets mad.
Claims to be a United States Army Ranger. Okay, listen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna step down here. Okay. With my sergeant major. All right, let's go.
Did he just say staff sergeant?
What's your sergeant major?
With sergeant major on Black Friday? Sometimes. Yeah. That's cool.
That's fraternization.
He has a friend.
Whoa! Pause.
You know it's illegal, right?
I like that.
Wait a second.
You know it's illegal, right?
So the thing that got me, which and I who don't know anything about the numbers and everything that he's
Yeah.
rattling off, when he goes, because the whole thing when he goes staff sergeant, sometimes I answer the phone
Yeah.
or I don't, but sometimes people answer the phone.
Admire.
Admire, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
This is Monee. So maybe he's answering the phone. This is staff sergeant.
Oh,
so
yeah,
he just
that could-
says
that
staff
could be
sergeant.
it.
But then he says we're going to meet my sergeant major, and he goes, "You always shop on Black Friday with your sergeant major?" And he goes, "Sometimes." It's like
Yeah.
there's one Black Friday a year.
Well, I'll
It's
tell
like
you right
s-
now, that's fraternization. We don't do that in the military. That's why, okay, when you came and visited me in
I-
Hawaii,
see,
when
they
you came
didn't-
to Hawaii,
Yeah.
do you remember how we, even on base, we had our own bars? You had like the NCO club, which was for non-commissioned officers like corporals, sergeants, staff sergeants. And then you had, or no, I think staff sergeants above. And then they had the above, like the officers club, because
Mm-hmm.
you can't fraternize with higher ranks. Because then if they're above you, you can't be.
So
really
going
be friends.
shopping on Black Friday would
with
definitely
a,
be
with a sergeant
fraternization.
major, not going to happen.
Could
Nice.
you go with somebody that would be that was of the same rank?
Two privates.
Yeah. Okay.
So say me, I'm a corporal or a sergeant.
Privates.
I can go with the sergeant, but like say,
What's wrong with
okay,
you,
when I was
Danny?
a squad leader, my Marines,
Talking sexual.
I was firm but fair, but I can never really consider them my friends. Like I couldn't like go and just hang out with them at a bar because they need to look at me as a certain type of authority.
Okay.
But I mean, that doesn't mean you have to be a dick
like
or
a
anything.
boss,
But
like sort of like
but,
you would
yeah.
look at your boss. Like you don't go out and hang out with your bosses if you're in a regular job.
Right,
There's
right.
that boss.
well, 'cause you
Plus,
They
plus,
get,
if
like,
you get
they're in
drunk
it.
and fall down on the sidewalk with your,
yeah, you
your
don't want to look like an
underlings.
ass. You definitely don't. And you,
You don't
guys
wanna
know me,
look
dude. I
like-
would be that guy.
you can't
They're just looking
piss
like,
on
"Mom,
somebody's
look at-"
couch and then get respect from them later.
Never again. You tell them to rush in the door. Well, I just watch you piss yourself. I ain't going in that door. You go in that door and fucking
How about
pissy
you
pants.
take ahead? How about you go ahead. Oh, that's
I didn't
funny
piss on
shit.
your couch. I'm not taking the first bullet.
Oh shit.
You owe me.
There's a couple seconds left. Let's play the rest of this shit. Watch this guy get fucking mad. You have the most
Does he
complicated.
hit him? I'd hit him.
No, he doesn't hit him.
Let me tell you something. If I was a phony, then I wouldn't be wearing the shoes. You wouldn't?
I'll tell you what, man.
Can you pause it again?
God, I have to.
Oh, if I wasn't phony,
I
goes,
would be
I would
wearing
be wearing
this.
this uniform.
He goes, if I was a
fuck
phony,
off.
I wouldn't be wearing. That's what makes you a phony is that you're wearing the.
Not only
Fuck
wearing it,
off.
but wearing it so incorrectly. Like, and
How-
I'm
what-
not even. I was Marine. I could still spot that a mile away.
know
Okay,
what I
here's
wanna
what I
say
want to.
right
Here's
there? Hey, I know you got me. You got me.
There's another video I watched where a guy called somebody else out, and he goes,
He takes it.
my cousin let me borrow this. I'm sorry, sir. And he starts peeling off clothing.
Really?
Yeah.
It's respect,
Anyways,
I guess.
okay. Put yourself in this guy's shoes. Now, you're wearing your stuff to Black Friday
Right.
to get a Marine discount.
Okay. Which I would.
Somebody called.
I was gonna say I don't think Monee would do that.
No, I'm saying
anyway.
put yourself in his shoes. Another Marine comes up to you and starts fucking grilling you on shit and calls you a phony.
You tell him fuck off.
What are you doing at that point?
Okay, so here's how it is. If a Marine came up to me and started asking me questions, he'd know right off the bat that I wasn't a phony.
He wouldn't have to
Unless
do that.
he was a phony.
Unless he okay.
If you serve,
You would know
you serve.
immediately.
You're gonna
That's what
know
Monee was
immediately,
saying.
Like the minute I talk to someone, give me 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. Give me a minute with someone.
Yeah.
And
3 questions.
Well,
I'll
and you
know.
look like you still got that
3
look about you.
questions. 3
But
questions I
there's
can tell.
The answers
Yeah.
is what you can ask a question, and the answer they give you
And
will
it can be
immediately
something so
let you
stupid,
know.
too. It can be such the easiest question.
but only they'd know.
and something
it.
as simple as like, what was your MOS?
Like
know
I
what I
wouldn't
mean?
know what that was. I'd be like,
What was your
it's,
MOS?
0311.
Boom.
It's easy like it's just easy questions like that. And I think
Like,
in the
station where
Army
you're-
they're called 11 Bravos or something like that. It's infantry for Army.
They tell you they actually have a certain like question like that you would. Maybe I just misunderstood what you said. What's the 11
No,
Bravos?
you just I think that's infantry for Army. I believe is 11 Bravo. But,
that would be an answer to. a
they
question
do
you'd
do a
ask.
little things.
Marcus is
different,
trying to
but-
gather information for next Black Friday.
know.
When he goes to get a
No,
fucking
you can just
discount.
No,
tell.
I just go get a
I mean,
wheelchair.
If you serve, you can tell if someone's faking or
I'm
not.
joking,
I mean,
people. I wouldn't
you
do
can.
that.
It's easy to tell.
He would totally do that. So
Barba, you're
Liar.
I
Okay,
can't fit
play the
you
rest of
any-
this-
Liars like the
Play the rest of
Ferguson
the-
Police Department. Or the
DA.
tell me to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
shut
up.
the fuck up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Anytime.
That's not
Anytime.
usually how that goes.
Play the rest of this shit and then we'll.
And all of them are bullshit.
I'm ahead of you.
This is illegal. What you're doing right now is illegal. Because you know what? I've worn that fucking uniform. And I've had friends get killed in Afghanistan
Well,
wearing
you
that fucking
pissed.
uniform. No, you haven't. You're full of shit. Stolen valor. Right here. Stolen valor. I love
Ooh, he is lucky. His wife is right there,
What's your
dude.
name, dude?
Exactly.
That guy was getting pissed.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
I love it. You can hear it in his voice.
Uh-huh.
When he goes stolen valor, he has that.
Fucking asshole.
Fucking asshole.
He is lucky that
His wife
fucking
was his wife
there.
and his kid were there.
He was
about
getting
to
ready
lose
to
his
go
shit.
the
Yeah.
fuck off.
Which that's when you're when he says I worn that uniform and I had friends that died in that uniform and the guy goes so have I. That's
what would get me.
that's
think.
what I was
think
thinking. Is
that's
like
solid
that's what
valor.
I'm saying.
I would probably have to hit him at that point.
Yeah, it's
Because that's so rude, I think. And
I
that's
took this from my dead brother who
Well,
served
it's
in
like-
war.
that's like okay. I know there's a lot of people that like don't believe in our government, and that's fine because I'm not sure if I really do at times. But when I see people desecrating the American flag, it's so disrespectful to me because I don't feel like it's. See, and I know you're biting your tongue right now, Dan, because I know. But to me, though, you look at the American flag and you see government, U.S., you see all the problems.
Playing devil's
But
advocate.
when I look at the American flag, I see all my brothers in arms
Right.
that have fought and fallen, and brothers in arms before me. So when I see someone desecrating the American flag, that's what I see. I feel you're disrespecting the people that have fallen for this country.
right.
I
but-
understand that.
I mean, and not to like, when I see the American flag, I don't really see the government or anything. I see a piece of cloth. When I see people that I know that served and everything, I've got
It's a material
ultimate
item.
respect for
No,
that.
I know you're also.
Flags.
But
a
I also
material
do know
item.
that this country is fucked up the way we're doing
I
things.
know, and me and you have gotten plenty of
Yeah, yeah.
arguments about it in the past.
and like, yeah, there'd be nothing I could ever say to belittle any of what anybody's done, especially since I've never been in that.
You never
position.
would.
But I also like, I fucking, yeah. It doesn't mean a whole lot to me.
I don't know how to do it with a lighter.
Oh, here you
I-
go. I got you back.
Me and you both, Monee. I've done it once in my life. I've only done it once.
Yeah, just like dunking, right? You've only dunked
Twice.
Oh shit!
I'm 6
I've
fucking
dunked
2
it
and
twice.
I've never
Marcus
dunked
has
it.
thrown it
5'10". I've thrown
down,
it down
son.
twice, 10-foot hoops. Should have
Let's
thrown it down more though.
let's give Kynes a call and see how he's doing. Kynes got real sick.
Kinda sick.
Yeah, he
No, he's sick. He's not kind of sick. Kinda sick. Sick. Oh, I'm an idiot.
we'll call him and ask how he's doing.
Dude, this fucking Chihuahua loves me, bro.
Yeah, she does. Well, I think it's because you guys are the same race-ish.
Right? We're both bred to kill rats.
Competing over who's the favorite Mexican. Oh, you better answer right now, Kynes.
Put him on the spot. I haven't seen Kynes in a long time.
He's not gonna. You know what? You're fired from the CaveCast, Kynes. That's all there is to it. You're fired. You're fucking fired.
You know what you did.
He'll call back. So he's been out the last couple of weeks from the CaveCast because he's been up in the mountains hunting. And
Kynes hunt?
Yeah, yeah.
Really
last couple of years. No, he didn't answer. He'll call back. But he's actually, him and his family have come down with this terrible sickness over the last week.
Like the whole family's sick?
Yeah.
Oh, you're telling them about what happened to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he'll mind if we kind of, we tell everybody.
No, it was gonna be discussed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be discussed.
So what happened was, there's a disease you get called wapiti rapitis, and what happened in Kynes, it's basically you get it from unprotected sex with an elk, and I don't know why you're laughing because this is not really.
No.
This is kind of it's his entire family, dude. It's not. I mean,
Is this for real?
It's just
so what happened was.
Keep a fucking straight face.
What happened? God damn it! What happened was, Kynes, he's up in the mountains, and normally he would not behave in this way. He's a respectable guy, and he wouldn't behave in this manner. But he his gun jammed, and he didn't have a knife on him, which is, he's a rookie hunter, so it's a rookie mistake right there. But he decided that his next best option was to rape the elk to death, and he also didn't have a condom. So
He took the hit.
So after having about an hour of unprotected sex with this elk, his shins are really bruised up, and also he brought home a virus that it stays with you for a couple of weeks.
He should have stayed out there.
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned, bringing it home to your family. Come on,
that's messed
Kynes.
up,
Jesus
and
Christ.
it's just we wish him the
May
best.
God have mercy on his soul.
We hope he gets better. We wish him the best, and
I was all feeling bad at the beginning.
No,
you should feel bad for his family because he brought that home.
It's only comedic because it happened to him.
Yeah. And, if you're going to miss the CaveCast, we're going to blow up your spot. We're going to tell everybody what you did and what happened.
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh, I don't like this.
What do we got?
Just looking at just the stuff that it's trending on Facebook right now. Not that I say that like it wasn't important, but Al Qaeda affiliate in Yemen kills American hostage Luke Summers during U.S. rescue attempt.
He was the hostage they were trying to rescue him?
Yep. And it's funny because they don't nothing funny, but it's just I don't understand why we get the little bits of information we get. We never get the full story on something.
That's because
and I
won't
understand.
watch it.
Exactly.
I'm telling you right now.
People will watch it though, and that's the problem. No. Listen to my
news.
point of view on this. People want. I understand people want what you're saying. They want drama. They want
what's going on with Jersey Shore and what's actually going on with the real world.
I get that, but if you put out the gruesome details behind what's happening, that's going to catch people's attention, like glorification of that in shows. If you and I'm not saying it is like that'll be a good thing. You'll just be using people's basic need for drama to.
But that's what it is, though.
But
Because for example, overseas, we were doing so much good things for those people.
Yeah.
Do you think they reported any of that?
No.
The minute one Marine out of 1,000 freaking people that are over there helping these people throws a dog off of a ledge, and that's what the big news is. Yeah, I mean, that one Marine was very wrong for doing that, but that's what they report.
That should be reported. That should be reported.
But they don't report on all what else is going on.
Passing candy out to the
exactly,
kids.
but it's not because people don't want to see that, because people want to see that. People want to get teary-eyed over seeing a soldier doing something.
No, people want to get teary-eyed about sad.
Well, what it is different types of media agendas. And that's another thing that disgusts me. You've got Fox News, who would
horrible, by the way.
Fox News would not report.
News.
They wouldn't report the dog being thrown off. They would report that
the dog had
Iraqi militants did this and this and this, and a dog fell off. And then you have the other side, which is MSNBC or whatever, the Democratic, the liberal side, where they
sacrificial,
exactly
dog killing.
And they both disgust me. Like when I don't know if you have before, but people hear me speak out against conservatism and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, you're a fucking Democrat. And it's like, no, I hate Democrats too. I hate liberals as well, because why do I have to fucking...
They all have their own agenda.
Yeah,
there is,
exactly.
Yeah, there is
and you
agenda.
it's so transparent that you can see the fucking the agenda driven news that they put out. It's like conservatives just watch Fox News because it doesn't make them
feel better.
It doesn't make them question what they believe. It's same thing with liberals.
Let's watch CSNBC.
And they both bother me to no end. They're both fucking...
They watch what they want to hear.
Exactly.
Pretty much what it is.
Yeah. I fucking had a conspiracy theory, so I went to this conspiracy theory website, and it made me seem right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's
see what I can find right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How like I think there's an alien living next door.
Oh, and I thought there was. No, she's a nice old lady. I don't...
No, illegal alien. They're not supposed to be able to get over that wall we made.
Marcus. He's sitting here with us.
But remember what I was saying earlier about how I didn't think of him as like that.
Well,
He's one of us.
He's been in the... Is there a law where if you're in the country long enough...
I'm red Mexican, all right?
Red Mexican.
Red
Everybody's
Mexican.
favorite Mexican.
He's crewed up.
Red Mexican.
Dude, that dog fucking... You are one with that dog right now. She loves you.
It's just he's a Mexican dog, bro.
That's all there is. The Chihuahuas love to...
Well, okay.
Oh, you almost said Beaner. You were gonna say he was gonna say Beaner, wasn't he? I heard the buh.
I was
if
not.
you rewind that, I heard the buh. That's because all dogs love the buh.
I'm gonna edit this.
He really
77 minutes. Okay.
What was we were talking about how this is acceptable when you're around your friends.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah,
is
we
like
like
the
how we
only
call it,
time
though.
it's ever acceptable.
Don't was it because you're a buh.
I didn't say a hard B.
We were listening to earlier.
I was gonna say a bright individual.
Who was it? Yeah. That's not what I heard coming out. Remember how I like to finish people's sentences?
Because he's a beaner. He's a beaner. You said beaner.
I should have just finished that Eaner. The buh.
Oh.
Eaner.
What do we got?
Well, I had nothing important.
Oh.
But
I am
blowing
half
bubbles at
Mexican,
the center of our galaxy. I was looking for the alien next door, and I clicked to the first article that popped up.
What's it say?
It's just bullshit. It's showing a bunch of pictures that I've never seen before.
Right? It's all part of some freaky
And that's
porn.
as far as I'm going.
It's all porn, some freaky
Alien porn. We're gonna wrap up here pretty soon, but I want to talk about UFC 181, which is on tonight.
My condoms
Which,
out.
if you're listening to this, if you're listening to this, and we're gonna talk about UFC 181 and Marcus getting some anal sex tonight, ladies
You
and
said
gentlemen.
something about wrapping it up. I was like, let's do this. All
I mean, but really, you probably are gonna get some anal sex. She's gonna demand it. Unless she happens to listen to this, then we've ruined all your chances.
And
I'm
we're
sorry.
very sorry.
I highly doubt. It's not going to be released for another day.
It'll be up tonight.
You better
Yeah,
get it
up tonight.
quick, dude.
Oh man,
Okay, so
Oh man.
UFC 181 is tonight, and it's Hendricks versus Lawler, the second one.
Who won the first one?
Hendricks did, the one with
Killed
the
him?
It was the last title fight.
Kynes
Oh,
just
is
had
it
a
a
He did
title
not
fight?
kill him. Yeah, well, okay. GSP vacated the title.
Oh, okay,
And then
yeah,
Hendricks
yeah,
and
yeah.
Lawler fought for it to see who was going to be
So
the
Hendrick
champ.
has the title right now, though, as we speak.
Hendricks won the fight. I've honestly never seen either one of those guys connect like they did in that fight and,
Really?
and somebody survive. What's that all about?
Kynes posting some Woodstock pics from Woodstock.
He's
Oh,
posting
what's
pics, but he can't answer the fucking phone.
God,
He did
that's
fucking elk. That's what I'm
Yeah,
going with.
yeah, he's an elk
He didn't
fucker.
want to talk about
He
it. on air.
deserved that virus that he got, and I'm not afraid to say it.
No longer.
95% chance my ass.
Yeah, exactly.
He got. I guess that leaves the 5% for the elk virus.
Yeah, I mean, you got to wrap it up, like I said.
Fuck.
So, God, I can't look at that picture and focus on anything.
It's a
That
sick
chick's probably
picture.
like-
That's from 1969.
Are you kidding me?
That chick's probably like
Dude,
freaking
that chick.
So it's a
70
naked.
years
Let's
old,
talk.
bro.
I mean, nobody else. There's
NYC.
a naked chick with a large bag with a peace sign on it, and she's got a sign above her titties. She's naked. Did I mention that?
Covering up.
She got a sign covering her titties, but you can't see it. But I imagine
It's a great pic.
there is a shaft style bush.
Oh, you
Well, that's why it's such a
guaranteed.
great
over
pic,
there.
is because
You
she
can't
doesn't
see
have
it.
a bush.
Shave it off. That's what the CaveCast is saying. Get rid of it.
Hey, I like a little bit of hair.
Okay,
man.
okay.
I
Well,
like a
mean,
runway strip.
What do you like a runway?
I like nothing.
I like knowing
I will
I'm with
say,
a woman
who
and
doesn't
not a
like
damn
none?
little Kid.
I like a
I
good
like-
looking, just
I enjoy.
a good looking.
I mean, I don't want to feel like I have to hire a guide to get to the puss and shit, dude. But
Right.
I mean,
Keep it short.
Keep it
Yeah,
short.
like a number one
Here's what I
runway
like.
strip.
There you go.
A
I
number
like
one
that.
runway
Or
strip.
a triangle or something.
I'm not exactly sure why I'm not a fan of the runway strip. Because I'm like, if you're gonna do that, just get rid of it, like all of it. Now, if they've got
Here's what
what's
I
there, but it's
think-
there, but it's short,
Right.
And it's not styled, but it's just nice and trimmed, really short. I don't mind
Well,
that.
that's what a runway strip is, pretty much.
Well, runway
I'm thinking of more of a thicker, like that, all the way up, and leave about
I want a bullseye.
a half
Just
inch,
say this to
a half
bullseye.
inch. Yeah, I don't know. Like I
Get rid of it.
or,
Get it all. I want it all gone.
I like a
see,
triangle.
I think as girls get older, they stop doing that because the only reason I think they do it is for us.
It's, yeah, once
A
they get
lot of
married-
porn.
Once they get
you know,
married,
and
game
porn,
over,
and
dude.
you know, it's like I never had a problem with it. Like it just, it just adds a little bit of character to a giners.
Have you ever like the first night with a girl, you get all drunk and then you ended up and then you realize, oh, she was not planning on getting dick tonight.
One time, yes.
She did not prepare.
One time, yes. Dude. One time, I go down like,
My
what is that?
girlfriend.
Yeah.
My girlfriend. That's the only time I've ever had
No,
that.
one time with a stranger.
Like, oh, okay, you weren't even gonna come out tonight.
You weren't planning on
'Cause
this. Still had hairy legs.
Probably. Here's what it was before she started drinking. She went out and went, "Fuck guys, dude. I'm not gonna deal with guys tonight. I just want to dance and I'm gonna tell every single one of them to fuck off." And then it's like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?"
What's up, baby girl?
Yeah, what's up? You want to dance? Go dance by yourself because I hate dancing. But afterwards,
You know what I've always wanted to do?
and she's like,
If that would get you laid,
I want to take a
I'd do it
stranger
every
home,
time.
like go as quick as you possibly can, jump up, scream, I win, and just leave.
I win!
And don't even say a word. Just I win and get in
dude.
your car and go home.
Yeah!
Like literally, that's
if
it.
you filmed that,
It would be epic.
if that
right?
was
It'd be
that's a
epic.
skit. Okay, we're
And then
erasing.
she films herself.
I don't want anybody
hanging,
to steal this
and,
idea. We
And
gotta
then
do-
she films herself hanging herself after you leave.
No, and then you get you. Well, it's on
Double.
camera. I guess it's on camera. You can't be.
You didn't tell her to do it.
Did you know in California that
Hey, and she's not gonna have the baby.
that
Oh my god, that is bad. That is bad. Look,
It was a
This-
joke.
this section of the CaveCast brought to you by Plan B. Plan B.
I'm sorry. I'm just
No, it never fails.
having a
It
bad
never
day.
fails. We end up
You took it up a notch on that
we
one.
end up isolating any female fans that we actually had of this.
That was no way directed toward any of our female audience members.
We know you're all respectable, intelligent, strong women.
Yes, all of you.
Okay, so
Just get on
aside from the
Tinder,
wives,
find me. It's fun.
UFC 181.
Yeah, we got way off subject.
So that's the way this goes. That's the way we go. We just fucking roll with the tide wherever it wants to take us.
And I really
So-
don't endorse people hanging themselves after someone wins having sex with them.
No, just during.
All right, I'm done. Okay,
Oh, fuck, man.
I don't know how to move on.
let's go to UFC. We got to do this.
So, okay, there's 3 or 4 fights that I really want to watch tonight, and that's why I'm getting this shit. Should we start at the bottom or start at the
Start
top?
at the bottom, work your way up, because I already know who's fighting.
Okay. Uriah Faber's fighting some guy named Rivera on the undercard.
I favor Uriah.
Oh, well, you've been keeping that in your pocket, buddy.
For about as long as I heard his name.
He's quick like that. He can throw out a bad
Yeah,
I'll
hey
have to
ladies,
go
I'm
favor
quick
on
like
that.
that.
He can throw out a bad joke at just snap of the finger.
Hey, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
what the
you know what the
fuck?
shirt's made out of?
What?
Boyfriend material.
Nice.
Okay. Got something?
That
You got
was
one?
actually,
Yeah, we got 2. We got to get one more.
do I really have to use the one? Is that a mirror in your pants? 'Cause
I can sure see myself.
I
in 'em.
can see myself
in
not
them.
in the mirror 'cause I'm a ghost.
All right,
Vampire.
me, Dan.
I'm a vampire.
We're getting pussy, yeah.
Him, no.
Oh, no.
Hey,
Good thing you're on Tinder.
have you ever have you ever had an Australian kiss?
No.
It's like a regular kiss but down under. Okay, I'm
All
done.
right, that's good.
Hey, do you know why certain types of people walk like this? No, I don't. I don't understand.
Oh shit, he's on fire. Okay.
No, I know why you're definitely on Tinder, bro. You ain't doing it at the bar.
These are inside jokes, all right? Like,
That's a physical joke. If I
yeah, no one could. Yeah. I got it.
the video for that joke will be up on the YouTube page after the CaveCast. No, it will not.
Never.
I don't need fucking Salon to do a article. Actually, if Salon did
Hey.
an article about how racist we are,
And we could
sexist and racist, dude, you're getting famous.
Fucking
Well,
Christ,
yeah, well,
man.
Mark's talking about hanging fucking bitches.
I wasn't.
whoa!
Who said I was doing any
I
of
don't
this?
know.
You were the one talking. You were the one doing the mean thing to them to make them hang themselves. I win.
This is all about you.
Can you imagine if I was laying in bed and a chick who came and I win, and leaves, I'd be like, what? Like, what did I win? Like, no,
So UFC 181.
I'm
If a
done.
girl went before me, I
I'm
would
really
feel like I
done.
won, dude.
Oh god.
Get me too.
Uriah
full of
Faber.
caffeine.
ladies and gentlemen.
I got favor in that.
Yeah, whoever the guy is, apparently he's tough, but he's
We all favor.
Uriah Faber. Here's what he's been doing. He's been headlining the undercards because not only are his fights they're on Fox Sports 1, they're being watched by probably more people than that buy the pay-per-view.
Right.
Okay, that was actually the only reason I had for.
It was a very good reason though.
He's a businessman. He's getting.
Like Jay-Z.
He's the Jay-Z
I'm a
of
business
small
man.
MMA fighters.
What weight class is that?
I'm a businessman.
35, 135. 135? Yeah, 135. Anyways, okay, we all got Uriah Faber in that fight. Travis Brown versus Brendan Schaub. Now, I'm a fan of Brendan Schaub as a person and as a podcaster, but I don't think he wins this fight. You remember Brendan Schaub, right?
Yeah. Brown's the guy that beat Faber twice, wasn't it?
No, that's Mike Brown. Travis Brown's a heavyweight.
He's a big mouth.
He's tall, Hawaiian guy, Hapa.
Doesn't he knock some people
He knocked out Alistair Overeem with that front kick to the jowl.
Oh, not ringing the bell.
Oh, he's 6'7".
That's a big boy.
He just lost to Fabricio Verdum.
I remember watching that.
But Travis Brown's got this. Let's get to the one that anybody cares about anyways. Is fucking the last two. Pettis versus Melendez. Have you been watching
Pettis
The
is
Ultimate
fighting?
Fighter? Yeah.
I hate his attitude, but I love him as a fighter.
Do you love the
I
fact that he
want
fights
Melendez
once
to
every
beat
2
his
years?
ass. I want Melendez
Ever
to
since
win.
he did that little run kick thing off the cage, I've been.
It's called the Showtime kick. Come on.
Whatever.
That's what he's known for.
So
That's
I
Anthony
gotta go
Showtime
for
Pettis.
dude. I gotta go, and it's close to Perez.
Gilbert
so I gotta
Mo-
go for Pettis.
That's how you people say Perez. Anthony Pettis. Pettis. Ramon Pettis.
Pettis.
I got Anthony Pettis in this fight as well.
So you agree.
Melendez.
Marcus wants Melendez. Melendez is one tough son of a bitch. And I
like-
don't see Pettis
that was-
knocking him out, but I
was
think
it-
Pettis is...
Was it Sanchez?
Diego
and him?
Sanchez, yeah.
That's why I'm picking the fight, because that's a tough motherfucker.
Yeah, you got to be a tough dude to hang with Melendez, but... And he should have won. He should have won the belt already because he fought Ben Henderson when Henderson was the champ, and a lot of people kind of felt like he won that fight.
So, fuck. Right then and there, I've separated myself from the group.
Fuck, I'm out of the
Absolutely.
loop. I haven't really been watching fighting. a
Well,
lot lately.
we're gonna get you caught up tonight, sir. Right after we get done with this CaveCast.
Dude, this chick in this picture is
why do you-
mesmerizing.
I don't know about it. She looks a little skinny in the.
I am saying
She
the
looks a little
picture in itself. I'm not
skinny up
talking
front.
about the
Let's see,
girl.
she's what,
The
probably like,
picture is
what,
mesmerizing. It's from
about 25 in
1969.
that picture.
It's 1969.
So she's probably about what 60, 70 years old about now.
Jungle
Yeah,
of a
but
bush.
I'm just saying. It's
That's a
it's
fucking
classic
high
pick.
quality, high def picture for fucking
Yeah,
1969.
it is actually really pretty good.
I'm starting to think.
I've
think
noticed
it's
once
not
I've
from
seen that picture, I'm
1969
like,
now.
That is high def. That is a fucking taken with a camera from last year.
Dude, like I just closed
Okay,
the door.
and the main event, Johnny Hendricks versus ruthless Robbie
I love my
Lawler.
boy Hendricks, man.
Well, okay, just cool your jets. We're getting there.
Yeah,
It's a rematch of arguably the best fight of this year as well.
I
fought-
agree.
Dude, I think
I thought
Hendricks-
it happened last month because I
a lot
watched
of
it last
Hendricks
month.
fights have been great fights.
Hendricks-
That Patrick Cote fight with Hendricks, probably one of the best fights I've ever watched. I might be saying his name wrong.
You might have the wrong fighter. Patrick Cote fought Johnny Hendricks.
Johnny Hendricks is a short little fuck with the big beard, right?
Yeah, one of them.
And then he fought.
There are a lot of people with beards.
Then he fought. I thought I could swear it's Cote.
He fought Martin Campman,
It was right before the GSP fight.
John Fitch, Martin Campman,
Was it? No.
Carlos Condit.
Carlos Condit.
That makes
That
sense.
fight was freaking awesome.
Okay, yeah, this is a good fight.
Is Patrick Cote even a fighter?
He is a fighter.
All right,
Actually,
He didn't he fight Anderson?
he fought Anderson Silva at 185 and came back to the UFC at
was
the
a
same weight
lame-ass
class as Johnny
fight.
Hendricks. So you had me questioning my knowledge for a second there, but don't
Damn, I
fuck
said
with
it
me on
Did
this,
Cote
son.
get hurt against Anderson? Was that who got hurt?
That was his knee. Yeah,
He went
his knee
down.
got fucked up. He blew his knee out.
Yeah, Carlos Condit was the fight I was talking about. One of the best
Yeah.
fights I've
That
ever
was,
seen.
that was when no one could touch Anderson.
Yeah,
Oh, why?
and he was bored.
We'd have been.
Anderson fight's coming up, son, against Nick Diaz.
I
Really?
I
Yeah.
hope he pushes for a championship.
Do you think
again. I want
Anderson
him to
comes
end up on
back
top?
Full board? Do you think he's
Yes.
hesitant with his kicks?
No, I think
Here-
Nick Diaz is fucking
Oh, God.
done.
Yeah.
Here's
I
what
hope Nick Diaz starts out the fight doing that fucking "What's up, motherfucker?"
I don't like
shit.
Nick Diaz
I
at
hope he
all.
does that
I-
shit to the spider.
Here's what I think about Anderson Silva. When he loses, he immediately goes to defense mode. Like it seems like he doesn't want to, like, he didn't want to fight for the championship anymore. It was like he just wanted to.
Well, he's
like-
also 39 years old.
Well, he's old, but
so he kind of has a little bit of the.
his
Yeah, you can't. Well, look,
you got like
Couture was
it
old.
doesn't matter. We've seen guys at ages higher than that do the shit.
Randy
But
Crook.
Anderson's an elite, and I think Anderson could win the championship one more time if he doesn't lose up until then.
If I'm being honest, he's my favorite fighter of all time.
Silva.
Yes,
I know
I
what
like
you're gonna
Silva.
say.
I do
You're
not.
real
I
with
do
it.
not want him to fight Weidman again. I want him to fight Nick Diaz.
You want Weidman to lose the
Well,
championship
you know,
and
that's
him
why,
get
like-
to fight somebody he can fight.
That's why I like Fedor Emelianenko. Is like, because once he realized he was kind of okay, I'm done. I'm getting old. Can't
But
keep
he
up.
didn't
It's
get
like-
out early enough either. That's what
Well,
scares
he
me
lost,
about Anderson.
What, 3
It
fights?
doesn't
in a row, yeah.
kill
Yeah.
their careers though. Like people act like,
But it
does.
takes nothing away from him, though.
That's
because-
what I'm
Right.
saying. Like people act
You-
like it
you
takes
get
away
old.
from
Well,
him.
okay.
It's just part of the game.
What do you remember about Chuck Liddell?
His,
That is a good question.
Because what I
I
remember-
remember is fucking power.
I remember him knocking motherfuckers out.
Who do you remember him knocking out?
Rampage Jackson.
No, who do you?
Fuck.
Rampage Jackson knocked him the fuck out. Who do you remember him knocking out, and who do you remember knocking him out?
Fucking,
That's quite- that's a good
Tito.
question, though.
Was it Tito? Didn't knock
He
Tito out?
did put Tito away. Long time ago.
What's his face?
Then he fight Couture.
Couture is
knocked
who I
out
was
Couture.
thinking.
That's who I was trying to think of. Yeah.
And the head kick against Babalu Sobral is another one that I remember. But who do I remember knocking him out? Fucking Rampage,
I thought-
Rich Franklin,
Yeah.
I could have sworn that
Rashad
motherfucker
Evans
dope.
really fucking put it to him.
Yeah, I remember that.
But that's sort of like I look at it like that's what happens to these guys
Yeah.
at the end of their careers.
I mean, you guys.
like,
that's
what do
'cause
we
they're not
think?
getting out early
What
enough.
do we think about Michael Jordan? You know,
Yeah,
we don't.
no one's talking
bomb
about
on
when he played with
Jordan
the
for the
Wizards.
Wizards.
At this
we
point,
did
though-
at the time though.
At this point, the time enough time where all I remember is Chicago Bulls, Mike.
Yeah.
Like Anderson can come back and lose 4 straight fights, and I would still consider him one of the greatest fighters of all time, and it wouldn't change my opinion on him.
It would make me
I think-
sad.
I think-
you know,
But you could
Honestly-
justify it and say he was 39 years old.
I think it has to do with age too. I think that if you have been watching for a while, you know what I mean, and you kind of grew up with him fighting,
Like-
and you know him, you're gonna look at him like that. But I think if you're kind of like a newcomer or a younger kid just starting to
Right.
get into it,
Yeah.
you're gonna see this guy losing.
Just like the
and that's
people-
how you're
Shit.
gonna remember
the people
him.
that we were trying to get on board with Fedor years ago,
Yeah, that
and
never
then all
saw
of a
him.
sudden he gets
Oh,
worked.
and then they
Right.
were,
And
they
they're
were
like, "Oh,
oh,
Fedor's not."
not
I'm
that
like,
good.
"You did not
You didn't
grow
watch
up
him when he was
looking-
fucking
looking-
dominant.
yeah.
He was.
Watching
Like
him
Barry,
dominate.
let's go Barry Bonds' last 2 seasons in the major leagues. I mean, he hit
Steroids.
27 home runs
in 2 seasons or one.
probably averaged 26 whole seasons, 25, 27. I'm not sure the exact, but batted 260, 270 both those years, which in turn is an excellent season for somebody, but not Barry Bonds.
That'd be
Well,
that would be a
again,
fucking
it has-
amazing
it
season
has
for
to do
me.
with age.
Yeah.
It's like,
Michael Jordan
If you
averaged
grow up,
21,
you know what I
22
mean?
points a game with the Wizards.
I watched his
Almost
last
took
game
him
at
to
the
the
Rose
playoffs.
Garden. I watched his last game at the Rose
You gotta
Garden
see
for
him,
the
Jay?
you
Wizards.
did really?
Yeah,
You fucking
You
bastard.
bastard.
he
That's
played for the
crazy.
Wizards. His very last,
That's
he was
pretty
his,
sick.
his final
You
season
saw
as
to
a,
see his last points.
he
I don't
put
even
up
see who he's playing for. It'd just be
he put
badass
up
to watch him
26, 7 and 6. And he got, when he came out before
There
the
you
game,
go.
he got a bigger standing O than the entire Blazers team.
Guaranteed.
play. Oh
was-
well, why
he
not,
played-
dude? Everybody likes.
It was
dude.
it was something. It was so fucking amazing because I was
You were lucky. That's
I was
lucky
part of the Michael
scene to
Jordan
be.
fan club. I've still got fucking
You
probably the
told me
card.
you had
I've
the
got
fan club.
Yeah, and
Actual fan, mail-in fan club.
yeah, and I fucking I was in love. That's the reason I started watching basketball in the first place. I went for my home team, the Blazers, as soon as Mike was out. You know, because I was
Which are kicking ass.
I was-
by the way.
You
Yeah.
know what else to do?
yeah. I
You
was
knew Jordan.
just like why I stuck with the Cowboys was because
The trio, man.
it wasn't a one fan of the Cowboys when
trio
they were
was
winning championships. Emmett, the playmaker, and
Leon Lett. Who else? Who's the kicker?
the kicker.
Leon Lett.
Yeah, that's who we think of. when we think of it.
Newton, right? Wasn't there a Newton? Didn't you guys have a Newton?
I don't know. You had Moose
Isaac.
Johnson.
Moose. No, I know the big three: Emmett Smith, Michael Irvin, and Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman made that shit work. though.
there wasn't one person. I was a Michael Jordan fan. That's why I liked basketball.
Yeah.
But I was a Cowboys fan because they were winning
Liked all their
championships.
teams.
And then I
Ooh.
stuck with them. You know.
You got that recorded.
What happened?
You're just a Cowboys fan because they won championships.
Absolutely. Oh, I've always said that.
I was a Cowboys
Wow.
fan
When I
because
first
was a
started
Cowboys-
watching-
Honest front runner.
When I first started
Hey,
watching football,
but you're still a fan, so it's
that's why I'm a
that's
fan.
why it's okay.
Is because I stuck through 3 fucking 7 and 9 seasons in a row.
you took the
95 was
bad
the
with
last time we won the
Uh,
Super Bowl.
That's
And
a long time being a fan.
I did start
Staying
as a front
strong.
runner, yeah. But I was a
Biggest time,
kid,
Raiders.
and that's when I was getting into football.
yeah.
And
It's just like Barry Bonds played for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and once he got traded to the San Francisco Giants became my favorite team. But Pittsburgh was my first favorite team for a year.
I see.
Well, actually, the playoffs.
Yeah, I got
the
no shame in
playoffs.
that because I stuck with the Cowboys through
Then I'm a
awful
Giants fan
seasons.
since 1993 up till
Exactly.
Yeah, I've always been a Cowboys fan. Thick or
And
now.
thin.
San Francisco Giants, not New York Giants.
and I became
New York football Giants.
Eli Manning and his fucking eyes too far apart and his forehead a little
Stupid,
bigger than it should
dumb
be.
face. Dumb face.
All right, let's fucking wrap this up. Hendrix Lawler, who you got and why?
Hendricks, just because
And how?
knockout second round.
Whoa! Going big.
Yeah.
Going big. I like it. Like the balls on you.
I like Hendricks.
You know,
dude.
I think we all got a Hendricks.
He's got a
vote
heavy
going
hand.
here.
So does Lawler, and I think they're both going to stay to their feet.
I'm
Shock
going Hendricks.
everybody. Shock the
Actually,
world.
watching that, I watched that last fight last month.
So
and-
decision is what you said? Sorry.
No, knockout.
round.
Knockout second round. Oh,
and
yeah.
I say, it's going to be probably decision again. I think Hendricks will win.
Hendricks takes the
3-2.
decision.
I think they're
I'm not 3-2, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
both of them are heavy hitters.
3-2.
I think someone's got to go down.
They both. Have
That's
some
what I would have
chins.
said in the first fight. And okay, I'm gonna shock the world, and I'm gonna go. Robbie Lawler fixes the mistakes he made last time because he lost that fight in the 5th round.
What about the mistakes Hendricks made in the 3rd and 4th round?
I don't think those are mistakes that you. I think one
He
mistake.
got wrong.
Yeah,
He got wrong and
but
had to gain his.
I'm going Robbie Lawler decision
Gotcha.
tonight. I'm going out there. Did I already say Pettis by decision? They're gonna both go
Wow.
the distance.
Those two are going to be. Oh, I didn't
think
say
they're
what
both
Pettis.
knockouts.
I think. Yeah, Melendez wins in. Actually, I think Melendez wins by knockout.
Boom.
It's a 3-round fight.
I haven't ever seen Pettis' chin really get tested that much, so it's a
3-round
5-round fight,
5-round
championship.
fight. Okay. Yeah. I say it ends in the 4th round. Melendez, but if it goes to decision, Pettis will win.
All right, so we got Melendez,
Hendricks. Oh, Pettis.
Pettis, and then we got Hendricks, Lawler. Okay,
Those are big fights right
Well-
there. Change up who's going to win. No one's going
And
to tie.
Georgia Tech over Florida State. I told you I'm right on this.
No, I'm taking Georgia Tech too.
Okay, so
But I want Oregon to play Florida State.
go. Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. Go.
My ear.
Go what?
What you know?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
too shabby. What you know?
But that's what I hope happens. Anyways, we're gonna end this like we. Marcus, give us your Twitter info.
You can find me at Munkus CMP.
Nice.
On Twitter.
You gotta really emphasize that at.
Yeah, and you can find me at Marcus Simone, Facebook.com/Marcus Simone.
And he is Marcus with a purple Nike shirt on Tinder.
And you can find me on the Tinder.
If you want to hear a voice
God,
like that,
is so gay.
if you want to hear a voice like
I
that,
don't
and
mean
you're
it like
cuddling
that
after he
either.
comes all over you.
I got a dog in my lap, for God's sakes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say that to her too.
Oh shit! So, Monee, do you have anything?
I hate myself.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
No.
I didn't realize you were going to be on when I set all this up.
Yeah, he does.
Because usually we give the guest the opportunity to play a song of their choosing at the end of the CaveCast. That's how we end every one, is the song of the week.
Yeah, Pantera-Fucking Hostile.
It's too late.
Oh.
Actually,
That was
goddamn.
a pretty quick song, so you already had a thought of.
Oof. You know what?
Play a
quick with
double.
No, we're not going to play a double. We're going to do, he's the guest, and I'm going to concede. We'll play my song next week.
Play your song.
No.
What's your song?
I'm not saying.
I want to know
'Cause-
what your song is.
I'll play it for you after this, but
Yeah. Yeah, say yeah.
anyways, so Pantera-Fucking Hostile. Why was that the song of your choice?
I just always like Pantera. It hit my head real quick.
All right, we're doing my song. Fuck him. No, I'm kidding. All right, this is Pantera-Fucking Hostile, and this has been the CaveCast, episode 26.
Six.
Thank you. I'm Admire. He's Munkus, and
You
this
should've
is
said
Monee.
says.
26. 26.
26.
All right.
No, it's not E.
Yeah, enjoy your week, and we'll see you next Saturday. Admire out.
Dick up.
1, 2, 3, 4. Almost every day, I see the same face. A broken picture too. It fits the attitude. If you can see yourself, you put you on a shelf. Your verbal masturbate, bottles to nauseate. Today I play the part of the parent. Not make 100 rules for you to know about yourself. The lie make you believe what's evil. It's making love and making friends and meaning God's your own way. The right way to see, to bleed, cannot be done. In turn, you're making us fucking hostile. We stand alone. The truth is right or wrong. The boundaries of the law. You see the mystified, harassing for a choice. You seem to wonder why hundreds of people died. You're right, tickets, man. I'm on the job they ran. Now I play the public servant to serve and protect by the law and the state. I bust upon the rape, stealing murder, and leave you be if you got me. Shake your head like a man. Not a god. To see, to bleed, cannot be done. In turn, you're making us fucking hostile. We stand alone. Vince. Come meet your make a bar, some things you can't enjoy because of heaven, hell, a fucking wife's tale. They put it in your head, they put you in your bed.